All right, so I think I'm done, guys. This is what it looks like. Oh my goodness. So I used this an old t-shirt that I cut up. I dipped it and I just did one smooth line all the way across, and this is what it looks like. Dang, no air bubbles, nothing.
It looks super clean,
right? This is seriously professional.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
What's up, Ma fam? It's a beautiful day today. It's been like 100 degrees all week, but now it's 80 degrees. Perfect for me to continue working on this panel that we started up last time. So this behind me is a patio that we're building, and I never got to show you guys where we got the inspiration from. This is where we got it. We went to IKEA, we were looking around and we saw this and we're like, oh, let's build something like this. So my dad and I went to go buy some materials and we started building it out. It took 2 days to build out this beautiful piece back here, and I think I bit off a little more than I can chew, because I thought now all I gotta do is just paint it and that's it. But I learned that with wood stains there's a lot more work to do. So I've learned a lot, and I'm gonna teach you guys what I've learned. So let me show you. These are all the sample woods that I've been working on, and I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 samples, and I've chose all different colors just to show you how bad I started. I didn't know what I was doing. This guy looks like paint, and it's starting to look a little better, right? It's some wood stain, and it got into the wood, but it's not quite the color that we want. And then this was a little too red. So then I started using some gloss on it, but then this is actually, the guy at Home Depot sold me all the wrong things. The guy sold me interior wood stain, and obviously it's for exterior. So the guy said we could use interior for outside, but you can't, because when I googled it, it said that it doesn't protect from the UV rays from the sunlight, and it'll start to damage the wood. So that was a problem. So I actually bought some correct oil stains, and then I started messing with it and learning how to do it, and I probably spent about a good 6 to 8 hours watching YouTube videos, looking at Google stuff on how to do it properly. The biggest thing that I learned from watching the YouTube videos is that I gotta prep all the wood, and what that means is that if you just paint the oil over it, it's not gonna really soak it in. It's gonna get blotchy. Maybe there'll be a big blotch spot here, and then this part will be lighter, and it gets all messy. So I have this sander here, and I'm pretty much gonna sand every single piece of wood. It's gonna be a lot of work. I also gotta do the back, the entire back of it, and the front of it before I can even do the wood stain. So I tried it without doing the sanding, and it went from, you know, doing it like this. These guys don't have a gloss yet. This is just the oil stains that I've been using. This is what it looks like. It's blotchy, and then this is light, so it's not even. And then here comes the best part, guys. After watching all those videos, this is the stain that I want. This is the gloss on it, and it's so beautiful, right? Look at this. It's shiny. The colors there. Look at that. So this is what we're gonna do right here, guys. So the sample wood is good. I just need to now sand all the wood panels. So because the wood's been done for about a week now and sitting in the hot LA sun, it's baking in it and is making all this sticky juice come out, and I have to I can't rub it off. My fingers are gonna get super sticky, so I gotta use this razor and try to scratch it off. If I do the sandpaper, it's gonna ruin it. So let's see. I hope this idea works right here. Oh, that works pretty good. If I can scrape this guy. Oh yeah, see? That's pretty good. There we go.
So now that Enzo is almost 10 months old, he's starting to not really like purees as much anymore. I think he likes to have a lot of different textures. He has 2 teeth right now, so he just likes to be able to chew on things. So what I decided to do is that I actually I still try to give him breast milk, because they say before 1, that's where they get the most nutrients. So what I do here is I have some chicken that I shredded for him right there, and then I add a little bit of rice just so that he you know, has like different textures in there. It's not just like mushy baby food for him. I'll probably add like some baby milk, I mean some breast milk, maybe like an ounce, so it's not too much for him. There we go. And then I just add some kind of a baby puree for him so that he's getting nutrients from that too. You know, I want him to get all the nutrients he can. And then I also add multivitamin into his purees, because when you breastfeed babies, they're not getting all of the vitamins that they usually would get from like formula. They don't get as much vitamin D from breast milk alone. So that's why we gotta add it in there, and he has to take this up until he's maybe like 1. Leia just finished her Zoom session and she did pretty well. I will have her sit on her table. This is basically her setup right now. And I'll usually have a computer there, and she'll just be in this corner, the door partially closed, and she's just like going through her session, and it's been working out so far. Oh, and I also add like a bowl of snacks for her too, so then she kind of just has the option of eating if she wants to. So that's been working out pretty well, you know, in case you guys have kids who are kind of struggling to focus on these Zoom meetings, because I know it's not that easy for kids to focus for that long. So her sessions are about half an hour to an hour, and she's doing pretty well so far.
One thing that I like about building stuff in the back is not only can my family use it, Joe can also use it. So it's almost like becoming a hotel with full amenities for this guy. But it's okay because he does a lot of stuff for me too. He actually spent a lot of money on getting Ryu a bunch of toys. Look at this! You're already rooting the toy. You just got it yesterday. Oh my gosh. All right, so he got him this tug-of-war thing. Hey, it's a rope. So he got him this tug-of-war rope that Ryu is destroying already. It's not even gonna last another day. Ah, Ryu. Oh, Ryu. Ah.
All right, so now for Leia's food. It's a little tricky with her. She has a tendency to pocket her food, so as soon as it goes into her mouth, she just kind of keeps it in there. She doesn't really chew it, so I decided to also tear up some chicken for her, and I'm also gonna give her some rice. But we also have some food that we picked up from Shrimp Daddy, one of our food concepts that we have, and also another one that just opened up for delivery. So we've been craving this for months. You know, these are some teppanyaki chicken wings, and it has some french fries in there. I know I'm talking about it, but I should just be showing you the food. So we were inspired by this because we went to Japan one time, and we all had a meal of teppanyaki wings and with these fries, and like, I don't know, our team just decided to come out with this because they wanted to bring the flavors to California, and it's so good. And we also have our Shrimp Daddy, of course. I don't know if you've seen our stories and posts on these, but it's so good. This is garlic butter shrimp, and this was inspired from Hawaii with some garlic furikake rice, mac salad, and it's so good. So I'm gonna give Leia some of that stuff, and she actually had some yesterday, and I think she's gonna do well today. So yeah, we'll see how today goes, and I hope both of the kids eat really well today. Hey, Leia's doing such a good job with those chicken wings. Is it good? You're such a big girl now. It's a little peppery, huh? But you're eating it. Good job. All right, let me help you open it up and you can eat it, okay? I'm letting him drink the breast milk and multivitamin first, because once he knows that there's all this goodness in there, he's not gonna want it anymore. So I gotta give you all the nutrients first, huh? So I try not to compare the kids too much when it comes to a lot of things, because I know that all kids are different. But when it comes to the whole feeding thing, you know, we've struggled with feeding issues with Leia since she's been about 3 months old up until now. And when you give both of your kids, one is almost gonna be 3, the other one's almost gonna be 1, and the 10-month-old eats faster and eats more than her already. Like, it's just so concerning, and it's a little frustrating. I told myself, oh, maybe I should just start giving her baby foods like exactly what I feed Enzo to see if it helps with her chewing, because I don't know what it is that makes her pocket things. I mean, he's had like 4 bites of his food, and she's still on that 1 that she's pocketing in there.
So in 2 hours, I did a lot of sanding. I got 1 whole panel done, and I got pretty much this whole wall. That's 1 whole wall, and it's just the back side. I feel like it's gonna take another 2, 4, dang, that might be like another 5 hours minimum. I didn't even get to do the front yet. So this might be a 2-day job. When you have kids, things take 3 times as long, maybe even longer than that. So I probably could have got this done a few hours ago, but I gotta stop because then Enzo's got a nap and then Leia's got a nap, so I can't make any noise during that time. And now it's like dinner time and I'm like, I don't want to make so much noise for the neighbors, but I want to get this done or else it's gonna be like another week. But anyways, I am happy let me squeeze back in here. I'm very happy on how this feels. It's very smooth, and I'm trying not to go too crazy on the back just because no one's ever gonna see it. So I'm just doing a little rough sanding, and when I do the front panels, I'll show you guys a little more because that's the important part. So I gotta be very careful with that. Getting so dusty that I had to wear my quarantine mask. And then check out my slippers. Look, that's how much dust there is. My feet are completely white, and so are my shorts. But it's getting really late, so I'm gonna continue the sanding tomorrow. I am almost halfway done with the sanding, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Can you go push Enzo? Thank you. Wow. Oh, good big sister. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just a little bit, okay? Not too much. Thank you. Hi, Enzo. Wee. Wee.
And just like that, it's dinner time. I made some rice with chicken with sauce in it. And I actually made this for both of the kids, and they're doing pretty well. This guy is crying because he wants another bite. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. Let me get it for you. You're the complete opposite of your sister. This is insane. Okay, here you go, dude. Wow, what a big bite. And look at that. He instantly chews it up. Yeah. Why are you putting the foot on the camera? Huh? Oh, stinky! Ew! Ew! Whoa!
I'm wiping all the wood dust off of there since I gotta continue tomorrow. I don't want it to get all moist and then get stuck on there, so I'm wiping it off now and then wipe it off again later, and then before I paint it, I gotta do it again. Because it's gonna just keep collecting.
Who knew this was gonna be such a huge project?
You know, it's getting pretty fun. In the beginning, I was like, man, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. This is a lot of work. I don't know how to stain. I don't know how to sand. And then this morning, I was like, okay, this is a lot of sanding. I really don't want to do this. And then halfway through today, I was like, oh, this is pretty fun. So it's actually very relaxing and therapeutic sanding all this wood. And yeah, starting to enjoy the work.
I love your outfit. It's a completely different look. Wow.
Feel this wood.
Am I gonna get splinters? Ooh. It feels...
Not with one finger. Use your hand and feel it.
Well, it feels okay.
How does it feel?
Like it's dusty and kind of bumpy and not so smooth.
Not so smooth.
Yeah. Why, you sanded this part?
I didn't.
Okay, I was like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah.
Okay, feel the other side.
Okay, let me see. Oh, I see. It definitely feels smoother. Oh yeah, it feels, there's a huge difference because when you feel that side, it feels like there's little like pieces of like sand, I guess, on it, but then right here it's like it's just smooth.
So that's actually the bonus of it. So having the wood feel smooth is a bonus. That's not why I'm sanding. And a lot of people think you want to sand so you can smooth out your wood and it feels better. That's not what it's all about. It's actually the internal, and that's the case of every problem that happens. Everyone always thinks the outside part is what needs to be perfected and made better, but it's what's on the inside that counts. And what I mean is that we're sanding it so when we put the oil stain, it goes inside the wood and into every grain and is beautified evenly, and there's no patches, and so it soaks up as much oil as it can and just really gets deep into the roots.
So it kind of works like a makeup primer, or I mean a primer for anything, right? Because everything that you're describing is basically kind of like a base that women use on their face, and it seeps into all the fine lines and the pores and all that stuff, right? And it's smooth.
That's what I'm pretty much doing. I'm priming the wood, I'm prepping the wood. So when I first bought this wood, I was like, oh, it's actually really smooth, I don't need to do anything, and I was just gonna paint over it. But then I learned from researches and like 6 hours later on YouTube, this is the correct way to do it. I completely finished the back of all the panels and I just have to do the front left. So I'm taking a little bit of a lunch break, and we ordered some delicious pizza from a place that we've never ordered from. We went local this time, we didn't do a big chain. Oh, this looks so delicious. I love how it's kind of like thick, but it's also thin at the same time. I love New York pizzas, and it's very hard to find a New York pizza in LA. So anything close to that, I'm very happy. So that's kind of why I wanted to try something else other than like a Pizza Hut and a Papa John's or Domino's. I just wanted to try some local places, and it had really good reviews. So I got a regular pepperoni and mushroom pizza, and Christina and Leia got this one. It's pepperoni and olives. They don't like the red sauce. She's just like mommy, where she gets the Alfredo sauce. And you okay there, buddy? What are you doing, weirdo? The new thing she does is she asks for ice in her water, and she likes to just actually eat the ice. Why do you like the ice? Does it make your teeth feel better? It does. Oh, I hate that when I'm about to sneeze and I can't sneeze. Got all that wood dust in me, guys. All right, so I finally did it, and it took us about 3 or 4 days to sand this entire patio. Everything is nice and smooth, and I think Christina is putting Enzo to bed right now, and she's gonna come out and help me wipe off all this wood dust that we got. So like if I put my hand on it, you can see all this dust, and we got to get all this off by tonight because it gets a little moist at the end of the night. So by morning time, you'll see like little wet spots. I don't want the wood dust to settle in there, so I want to wipe it all off, so tomorrow I can start doing some conditioner on it. And once I put the conditioner on it, it's ready to get oil stained, and that's pretty much how we prep wood. So it was a long process, and if you guys don't prep your wood, it's not going to turn out right. This is the biggest part of the project. If you do it right, it's going to look professional. If you skip out on this method, then your end product might not come out how you want it to be. So let me show you guys. I showed you earlier in the video that I was practicing all these different stains, and I finally got the right stain in from Amazon, and I put it on. So remember, this is the glossy one, and you can see that it has some gloss shine to it, which is really nice, but I don't know if I want it to be a big glossy wall. So I bought a satin. If you can see, there's no gloss to the satin, but it's very beautiful. And this is the very first coat of the satin. So I changed the sandpaper. The sandpaper was like a 120 medium. So this is a very fine sandpaper, and it makes your wood very smooth. But this guy makes it even smoother. So I'm just trying to get out all these little air bubbles, and I can feel it right here. It just feels like little prickly stuff. So I'm gonna sand it off real quick and put another clear coat. And once I put that sand clear coat, then it's gonna soak in more. So when there's rain, thunderstorms, and the water gets in there, it's not gonna mold, it's not gonna crack, and it should be perfect. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Try that last sample piece. So when it comes out nice tomorrow, hopefully when it comes out nice, then I can just do the rest of the wall, and then we're done. Sounds simple enough, but it'll be a whole nother video, and it's a whole nother few days of that process. Big belly.
Oh.
Good morning, Enzo. You just took a nap?
No, Leia took a nap. This guy's been up the whole time.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
He's just staring at Ryu right now. All right, so I think I'm done, guys. This is what it looks like. Oh my goodness. So I used this an old t-shirt that I cut up. I dipped it, and I just did one smooth line all the way across, and this is what it looks like. Dang, no air bubbles, nothing.
It looks super clean.
Right? This is seriously professional.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. So I guess after you have wood all over your face. You have like all this dust everywhere.
Well, I guess if you guys want some woodwork done, don't hit me up because it's a lot of work. But if you guys like this video, make sure to like it, subscribe, go to your notification settings and click all notifications so you guys can get them. And we'll see you guys in the next video after, or maybe while I'm staining it. I want to show you guys how I stain it. So hope you guys enjoy these home improvement type videos, and I feel like the camera's so close to me.
Oh, I just didn't want to get Ryu in the back because he's
pooping.
Yep.
She thought of you guys.
Yep. Enzo smash face. Say bye.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Say I love you.
I love you. Oh, I want to is to be close to you, but I don't know how and what to do. I'm so